This is like super stark lighting. It makes me look like a vampire. The kittens are currently away and Aurora gets some time to run around this room because this was her room. Like, she is the crazy cat that needs to be separated from the other cats. And so this was the room and the kittens have been spending so much time in here. So I'm trying to let Aurora run around for a little bit and enjoy her time. So speaking of kittens, I officially was approved to adopt Nemo and Bunny. So they are now my official fur children and I am officially their mom and I'm so happy. I literally like cried when I got the news. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy. My children are just my whole world, and through all of my health stuff, the cats have literally like saved my life. And so I'm just so grateful for the kittens' mom and dad, Wave and Wink, for coming to us this summer and bringing the kittens and for being able to foster the kittens for this whole time. And in other news, Sahara was also adopted by one of my friends, and so that has been incredibly exciting. It's my actually college friends, her and her wife adopted Sahara, and I'm just so excited. So yeah, she has a home. We're currently fostering her because they're on their honeymoon right now, so we're still fostering her until they get back, but they've been like approved and everything. So once they get home, they're gonna come get her and she's gonna have her forever home, and I'm so excited to be able to like watch her grow up and stuff. But Mars is still looking for his forever home, and he is just the sweetest boy. I think he's gonna be a really big boy. Like, if you look at Nemo and Mars next to each other, Mars looks like his dad. Like, Mars is gonna be a really big boy is my hypothesis. But he's just so sweet. Like, he just sits and like needs on me all day and is such a cuddle bug, and he'll just sit there purring, and he's so like gentle and sweet. I think he's gonna be a gentle giant. Like, he never bites or scratches. He is just the sweetest boy. He'll sometimes want his like independent alone time, but then he also cuddles throughout the day as well. So he's like the perfect combination of a cat, and he gets along with like everybody. He's the sweetest boy. So yeah, anyway, that is really exciting. But then also I'm still looking for a home for Mars. I really want to watch him grow up. Like, he is one that I really wish I could also keep, but we have a full house right now with the 2 new kittens. And then Wave and Wink were literally new this year, that we literally feed every single day outside. Like, Wave doesn't leave our deck. In very exciting news, Wave has learned how to go into this tote. The Forgotten Cats volunteers donated this feral cat house to us, and it's like a tote that's specially made with straw, I believe, inside. I get straw and hay confused. I think it's straw. Oh, hi, Aurora. And she like learned how to use it, and so she just spends all of her time on our deck, and we'll run in there when she's cold at night. So she sleeps in the tote all night, and then we feed her twice a day because she's just always on our deck. Aurora, please don't rub against that. Please don't do that. Wanna come say hi? No, she just wanted to be a little stinker. And then Wink has just been getting into fights. I don't know who he's fighting with, but he has huge cuts on his chin and right above his eye, like right here. It's been really upsetting because they're really deep and he smells kind of like infection. I've been trying to spray the cuts with silver, which is like an antibacterial or whatever. It's supposed to help against infection and stuff, but he won't let me, you know, like wash it or put any ointment on it or anything. He's very protective, and actually swatted and cut my skin for the first time because he was really tired of me spraying the silver on him. So that's been really frustrating. I don't know who he's getting into fights with, but we haven't seen the huge white tomcat around recently because I actually have a trap that I was gonna try to trap the other 2 big tomcats we were seeing around, and we also haven't seen Tank, the all black long-haired one as well. We haven't seen either of them around, so I don't know if he's getting into fights with like a raccoon or like a fox, or our neighbor thinks they've seen a bobcat around. Like there are a lot of predators around that aren't other cats as well, that I'm really nervous that he's getting into fights with. And so that's been really frustrating. But he also used the tote for the first time, so that was really exciting. So those are some of the cat updates. I'm just really hoping that someone adopts Mars because he's the sweetest boy. I would adopt him if I could, and I can't wait for him to find his forever home. We also saw a tree frog the other night, and it was like right by the cats outside. It was cold enough that I thought like, oh my gosh, that can't be a tree frog. Like it would have died by now. It's definitely frozen outside. But no, there was like a little tree frog, and Wave was trying to play with it, and I was like, no, girlfriend, this is a friend, not food. And so I brought it inside. I did a little photo shoot, so here are some photos of it because I just thought it was literally the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm assuming it's a tree frog. I don't know for sure. Not an amphibian, you know, expert, but it looked like the cutest little tree frog ever. Unfortunately, I just had to put it back outside, but I at least put it back outside away from Wave and Wink so that she wouldn't. She loves to play with everything now. Like if there's a little wind on our deck, she'll like run after a leaf and be playing with it. It's so cute. She's definitely getting more like frisky and content and happy. She seems really, they both seem really happy other than Wink when he gets into fights, but she still won't let us like touch her, so she's definitely very, very feral, but she's a very happy feral cat. But the tree frog was just like the cutest thing ever. So yeah, that was a highlight. Those are kind of the animal updates. So health-wise, it's been sucky. I said in this vlog last week, I said that I would talk about kind of a big announcement from one of my doctor's appointments, but I got really sick yesterday and I don't feel good again. So I'm gonna talk about that next week, fingers crossed. But yeah, I got sick again with a stomach thing. Usually I get sick on Christmas and wake up Christmas morning throwing up. It's a tradition at this point. I didn't do that, thankfully, but I did wake up the next day. I didn't throw up ever, thank goodness, but it was almost a repeat of the food poisoning last week, which I still think was food poisoning. And then I think my mom and I picked up something else, like the 24-hour bug that's been going around, because I had practically the same symptoms as the food poisoning, less stomach cramps, I would say, but just fully emptied out, full diarrhea all day. And it was really awful. I don't feel good still, just because once you've lost like all those electrolytes and water and stuff, I think it takes a couple days for your body to recover, and I'm really tired, so I don't feel good today. I also, this might be TMI for some people, but I do really want to talk about my health stuff on here because we all have body functions, and I think it's so important to like openly talk about them so people know that they're not alone. So last Wednesday I had food poisoning, so I just emptied out fully, right? And then I didn't have, hi Aurora, do you want to say hi? Hello, look at this, there we go. Yeah. She looks so upset. And then I didn't have another bowel movement until yesterday. So I was going on almost 6 days of no bowel movements. So I think also how I got in trouble was I took some laxatives to try to get things going. I don't know if the meds I'm on are causing extreme constipation for the endometriosis. I don't know what is causing it. Whew. I'm getting a hot flash and I'm getting so tired. But something is causing extreme constipation, and that's been really frustrating and hard. So I think it was the combination of some stomach thing that my mom also had, and then also the laxatives I took. It was really traumatic on my body yesterday. So that was a great time. Still recovering from that. And then the update on my teeth, my wisdom tooth removal, and then the extreme jaw pain I was having. So as you all know, I got my 2 upper wisdom teeth out. It's been like a week and a half, and I just started having really bad lower jaw pain. And something that someone had actually, I think, told my mom is that they give you like a 1 to 2 day pain med when you're there. And so they don't really tell you that, but like I didn't have pain for the first 2 days. And then day 3, actually the night of day 2 is when it really got bad. And so probably it was just their pain meds that they give you for it like wearing off. But basically I called the oral surgeon's office last Thursday, and the nurse was basically like, yeah, what probably happened is they actually pulled your jaw muscle, because I only got the upper two taken out and my lower jaw was just excruciatingly painful. And she said what probably happened is like when they have your jaw like open and they're yanking out the other teeth, they probably just like overextended and actually pulled your jaw muscle. So she was like, treat, you know, this right here, your jaw muscle, as like you've pulled, you know, your calf muscle or something, and treat it like that. And so, you know, make sure to take the anti-inflammatory meds to stay on top of those. So I'm still taking like ibuprofen and Tylenol, and then, you know, use heat when you need to. Don't sleep like, you know, like with your hand like right under your jaw. Ooh, that was a good crack. And just literally treat it. Like she said, to still eat soft foods for a long time, because if you chew too much, then obviously that will really irritate the muscle. So she was basically just like, just treat it like you've literally pulled your jaw muscle, because you have. And so we're definitely at a lower pain level, but still in jaw pain for sure. So I just feel like my body has just been like pummeled the last few weeks, and I'm just really tired, and I'm honestly ready for a break. I'm hoping that in the new year I start to feel so much better, because I just feel like I'm just barely surviving right now, and I just don't have energy to do anything. I really had to push myself to record this vlog, but it's so important to like update my friends on what's going on, because again, I've been really bad about responding to people's messages and stuff. So I'm just doing my best here, taking it one day at a time. But yeah, I don't know what stomach bug is going around, but definitely got that too. So that just sucks. So definitely looking forward to hopefully better health in the next few weeks, and really hoping that I feel up to going into like an in-depth explanation of that one doctor's appointment that I had that literally changes the future of everything for me. So I'm hoping next week I will be able to do that. But in the meantime, yeah, that has been my week. It's just being sick, still recovering from that stupid wisdom tooth surgery that I am glad I did, and I will feel better hopefully in the long term, but right now still regretting it. Still regretting it. So anyway, I hope everyone had a fabulous holiday week, and that you are not sick from a virus. But if you have had a weird stomach virus that's just emptied you out, please let me know how you recovered from it, because the stomach's still a little iffy today, so I would definitely like to know. But anyway, I'm gonna go edit this, and I hope you're having a fabulous day, and next time I talk to you will be next year. So see y'all next year. Bye everyone.